Good morning, everyone. Today we have a very grateful and very honorable Dr. Ramesh Baabu from Shiva's Eye Care, Chennai. Today we are talking about digital device impact on our eye health. Lots of people has a addiction of using a digital device, but they don't know how bad for this for their eyes. But people should know the side effect of using digital device can affect on their eyes. So we are talking about digital device, and our sir, our doctor will tell us what the side effects.
Yeah, digital device, it's a boon and a curse. Boon, it will give you a lot of information, but lot of the curse is lot of people have become addicted to this from child. Nowadays, it's very difficult to say even in a 2-year-old child takes a cell phone, and the persons who are working more on the IT, people who are more on the cell phone, computer, laptop, desktop, and even old people for their time passing or recreation, they use this gadget. These gadgets will always give lack of blinking because normally we'll have to blink 10 to 15 times per minute. There is a normal blinking rate. Whereas people who use these gadgets, they will not blink to that extent. So when they have this difficulty, they will have the lot of symptoms and side effects will be there, like burning sensation, irritation, watering, and it will be very difficult for them to close their eyes at night, or it will be very difficult to open their eyes in the morning. These are all more symptoms seen in the people who are using computer, and this is called computer vision syndrome. And especially these old people are people who don't have sleep. That means they want to, suppose for example, if they want to go to sleep at 10 o'clock, for example, they use these gadgets around 9, 9:30 when they see what generally they will see. They will see what they are interested. So the brain becomes regenerated, it becomes activated. So suppose if they want to spend time or half an hour or 1 hour, and if the time crosses from their normal sleeping pattern, then they realize they want to go to bed. They cannot, because already the brain has become energetic or it has become regenerated. So still what they do, they will still continue using the gadgets, and finally out of the brain becomes totally what to say, it has become totally bored or it become exhausted, it goes to sleep. And this will have lot of brain fog is also common in this. So
So, sir, how for long we should use a digital device?
see, this is a competitive world, and people who wanted to get lot of knowledge and people who want to work for hours together, we cannot fix time for them, but use it wisely and use it only for their normal routine and for useful purpose. And especially using it for playing games or watching movies, they have to reduce it. Yeah. So it depends on people. Some people, if computer people, if they're using for working time is 10 to 12 hours, we cannot ask them to close the computer after 10 hours. But people who wanted to use it for a recreation purpose, they have to reduce it.
So, sir, what are the common symptoms of dry eyes caused by a digital device?
Yeah, first they'll complain of irritation, burning sensation, watering. Glare will be there at night when they see opposite lights, or it will be very difficult for them to close their eyes at night, or it will be very difficult for them to open their eyes in the morning. When they splash water on their face, they may feel better. So these are all the symptoms. Sometimes when they see the lights, it will be very difficult. They'll have some redness, watering is also common.
So, sir, tell me what can I think people do who are doing a job in IT sector or a private job?
We advise them to go for, suppose they are having a lot of irritation, burning sensation, or watering. We'll advise them to go for eye drops, like lubricating drops. We'll ask them to use goggles like anti-glare coating or anti-radiation coating glasses they can use. Let them not be exposed to direct exposure to AC or fan, because those things will also try to trigger the dryness faster. So we can tell them that, and one more thing is that we can tell it is a 2020. The people, it's very easy to remember because after this IPL, We call it as 20/20. So they can keep the monitor 20 inches from their from the distance, eye distance. From the eye level, they can keep it below 20 centimeters, and once in 20 minutes, they can blink 20 times.
People use a rose water apart from lubricant drops. So is it good for them or not?
Lubrication itself is enough because they're using it frequently. They will advise them to use it. We will ask them to use it. But rose water is also, these things will give more lubrication and nourishment to their eyes. So they can use it, but let them use sterile water. They should do it under the sterile conditions. They can use it.
Nowadays, children has a more addiction of mobile phone, so it's totally effect on their eyes. So what can their parents do?
We always tell them to avoid using small gadgets like cell phone. And if they're interested in reading or they're searching some what to say, they were in computer, they want to get some gatherings or some, they want to get some knowledge, they can always go for a bigger screen than the smaller one. Bigger the screen, strain to the eyes will be considered to be less effective. That the dryness will be less. So they can go for laptop, desktop, then cell phone. And we always tell them to have it in a limit. Them use it limited usage. That's always better.
Thank you. Sir, what are the effective treatment to manage dry eyes caused by a digital screen exposure?
That's what I told you. They can wear the protective goggles. Once in 20 minutes, they can blink 20 times. They can use lubricating drops and use the gadgets only when it is necessary. And one more thing, after this IT people, not only IT people, I can say, a lot of people after during their sleeping time, they lie down and use it. They switch off the light and use it in the dark. Always avoid using it in the dark. Don't lie down and use it. Sit and use it. Just keep the instrument be above your. The light should be given above your head, so the illuminance will be better.
So, sir, do you have another advice for them who are using a digital device and its effect on their eyes?
Always you go for a bigger screen. Use it wisely by using lubricating drops. Take lot of fruits and vegetables. Give rest to your eyes whenever it is necessary.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, giving such a good advice for us. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming here.